I've had a scratchy throat for a couple of days now, and now through the night it progressed into what it is now, fully bunged up and congested, all the good stuff, all the cold, and it just led me to think about another harsh reality of going through a breakup was the fact that we used to look after each other when we was ill, especially when we lived together, or when we lived apart. Actually, you know, if she got ill, I would send her a care package, a bunch of medicines and sweets, and, you know, maybe a little teddy bear or something, and just all them nice things like that. And obviously that's something I can't do anymore, and she'd do the same for me. You know, when we was ill, we had this just nice way of looking after each other, and I thought it was great. And I miss that. I think when you're ill, I mean, maybe it's just me, but you start to feel like a little bit like a child, don't you? You sort of miss having that caring person next to you. Or I do, not everyone, I guess. You know, a lot of people just fucking man up and get on with it, but I kind of miss that, you know, having that special someone to give you a care package, look after you, you know what I mean, check in on you. I think that's quite a nice thing to do. But obviously now I've got to try and deal with it on my own. It's only a cold, I know, but, you know, there's something quite warming about having that special person alongside you, and I don't know, just making you feel warm and wanted. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I've woke up this morning feeling a bit sorry for myself because I'm feeling this way, but it was the first thing that popped into my head. Anyway, I'm out and about. I'm doing my walk into the town this morning, even though I don't feel like it. I'm going to do my 10,000 steps regardless of how I'm feeling. I need to get them done. I've been on it for over 2 weeks now, so I'm not gonna stop now just because I'm a bit bunged up. I'm going to press on and make sure I get it done. It's still quite early in the morning. Once I've done it, I'll get back to the van, go and nip and have a shower, and then rest up for the rest of the day and look after myself. So the impact on having a divorce or a separation or breakup is more than just the emotional stuff that you deal with when you're at home. It's when you're out and about as well. When you're visiting somewhere nice, when you're walking through the countryside, when you're visiting a place like this, Hertford Castle. You know you'd want to show it off with your better other, your better half, you know. Water sources, there's rivers and canals and things all around here, and I know she would appreciate them. I've just been into a Marks and Spencer's shop as well, and she was a big fan of going to Marks and Spencer's, into the food hall. Absolutely loved getting the food from there, and we often done that while we was away. We would hire somewhere to stay overnight and then find a Marks and Spencer's and get some decent food for the evening, and it was fab. Something we used to do. So something as simple as me going in there now is just fucking triggered me again, you know, just looking around the food court and thinking, fucking hell, she would have liked that, you know. It amazes me how much standard daily routines can just throw you off, you know. When you're at work, I guess fine, but when you're out and about or trying something new, something on the TV, you want to share that experience, don't you? So yeah, it's funny how it hits you. I know I've probably been over this before, but it's on my mind, and I'm gonna talk about it. And probably because I'm feeling a bit rough today, it's hitting me quite hard. But anyway, that's it for today. I shall speak to you again tomorrow.